Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you today about when you feel like you've hit a plateau and some of the tips and tricks that I do that work. Um, when I feel like my weight is staying the same or that I'm just not getting anywhere with anything. First of all, your body gets used to certain things. That's why I like 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme the most, because every day of the week is a different workout. So you're always changing it up. So that is something that I love that really will help you by following that. Um, but I want to go through things that I literally do when I hit a point. The first thing I do is I check my water intake. You do not realize, and I'm terrible at drinking water. I have to carry this thing around because I'm terrible, and I have to put lemons at the bottom because of the taste. And I'll talk more about that. But first thing I do is check my water intake. What I want to do is try to get 100 ounces of water a day. I know that seems crazy, but it keeps you not as hungry and it flushes out all the crap, especially if you put lemons in it. If you'll look, lemons are great for detoxing and everything like that. So I put lemons in my water. I squeeze some lemons. I do that. I have 3 of these a day. This is a 32-ounce still at Walmart. It's super cheap. I like it because this part unscrews and I can still have it like a water bottle, but I can put ice and fruit and stuff like that in it. But anyways, so I have 3 of those a day, plus the water. They're 32. To fill it up to here is like 32 ounces, and then I add a little bit of ice. So I have that 3 times a day at least. I try to break it up where I wake up and have 20 ounces. I eat breakfast, have 20 ounces. I eat a snack or lunch, have 20 ounces. I try to break it up in 5 separate deals. But I don't want to drink a lot of this before bed because I'll pee myself. So if you can get in the morning, get one of these in the lunch, get one of these in, and then when you feel like your cravings are starting to hit in the early afternoon or something, like around 3, 4-ish, I drink one too, and I'll chug it because that's the only way that I can drink water good and get my water intake in. So that's the first thing I do. I've noticed that just really cleans out my system. My skin looks better. Everything's better when I drink more water. I'm not as hungry. With the lemons, you don't crave as much. It's just crazy. The benefits of water are just redunculous. But I'm still terrible at drinking water. I have to remind myself. So that's the first thing I do is check my water intake. The second thing that I do is I get stricter with my program. So I know many of us, and I've done it too, will be like, oh, well, just a little bit more fruit won't hurt, or a little bit more vegetables, or a little bit more cheese, or a little bit more this, or a little bit more that. But that's going against your program. And that's initially going to hinder your process. And you don't realize, okay, if I do one more yellow container that I'm supposed to, that can be like 200 calories. And it's that those yellows really especially store as fat. You need those yellows for energy, but those going more than that, or like trying to trade off a yellow here and a yellow there, or a yellow for a purple or a yellow for a green, you can't do that. That's not how that works. So stick to your plan. I get stricter with it. I will, for a few days a week, or 5 days a week when I do like a Shakeology cleanse. That's sometimes how I break it up. I'll just have Shakeology 3 times a day and then eat just a protein and a green at night. And I won't have any yellows through the day for 5 days. That really helps me a lot when I do stuff like that. Or I'll do the 3-day refresh, and you don't have any yellows on the 3-day refresh, and you'll lose 5 to 6 pounds generally, and lots of inches. I make sure to take my measurements because sometimes your body is just toning up, and you're not seeing that on the scale, but you may be seeing that your pants fit better and stuff like that. So don't worry so much about it. I know we all obsess about the number, and if we're working hard and we didn't lose weight, it's frustrating, but sometimes your body is shrinking, but it's not showing up on the scale. Watch your sodium intake. 21 Day Fix does not call for salt, like no salt. So that's going to make you retain water weight, and that's going to go against your stuff. Let's see. I don't eat after a certain time. I try to stick to 6:30 at the latest for me to put anything in my mouth. That really helps you burn while you're still up and moving around, burn calories. That way you don't eat and then go to bed and just sit there and lay on it. Your body doesn't process good horizontally. I also do not eat my yellow or purple containers after 3 p.m. I know people think that's super hard because at dinner time you want to have your yellow, your rice, your quinoa, your bread, your whatever. But if you are really wanting to break a plateau, have your yellows in the morning if you have them. And at dinner, focus on it being your vegetables, your green, and your protein. Even if you do 2 yellows in the morning and you save a green for that evening, have a bigger portion of your greens or a bigger portion of your protein or something like that, double up, if that makes sense. Okay, I will not cheat at all. I mean, at all. If I really feel like I'm not going anywhere in my process or my progress and I'm not losing weight and we go out to eat, guess what? I'm going to be taking my containers and I don't care what anybody thinks about it. Now I can eye it, but when I first started, I couldn't eye it and I couldn't, I don't know. I didn't know. And it's so easy to say, well, I'll just have a little piece of bread or I'll just have 1 chip or I'll just do this. No, you take your containers and okay, so say you get grilled chicken with broccoli and potatoes. Yeah. So you take your containers and you put the chicken in your red. You can't eat any more than that. Cut the rest of it off. You put your mashed potatoes in your yellow. You can't eat any more of that. Don't put sour cream and everything else on there. Then you get your broccoli in your green, and this is what's on your plate. You know what to do with the rest of the stuff? Put it in a to-go box. Take it home. Eat the rest of it later. But if you just say, well, it's only 600 calories and it's on the, under so many calories menu, so it's all good and I'll just add this and I'll just add that. That's not how it works. And yes, it's so frustrating sometimes, but the way it works is this way if you stick to it 100. And I know because I'm the worst at it. I have such a hard time with nutrition. But I know when I'm not losing weight, I know there's ways that I can tweak it to make myself lose weight. And I know that most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, it's on me because I didn't take my containers when we went out to eat, or because I did have just a little cheat here and a little cheat there. Your body's trying to get used to the changes, and it's like, oh, look, she's being healthy. Oh, nope, little cheat. I don't know what to do here. Oh, she's being healthy. Oh, nope, little cheat. I don't know what she's doing. You've got to realize your body's trying to adjust to this, and it gets confused when you're 100% and then you're like, yeah, I'm just 92% or, whatever. Yes, it's all about progress, but if you are trying to lose weight and you are stuck and you are frustrated and you feel like you're not getting anywhere, reevaluate what you're doing. Look exactly at everything you're doing. Look at your daily meal plan. Okay, well, I can take this yellow and put it up here. Or I can do a Shakeology cleanse and not have my yellows for a few days. I think that'll help break my plateau. Or, oh, when we go to this restaurant, I'm going to take my containers, or I'm just going to get the grilled chicken and vegetables and cut it in half and stick with that. Or I'm going to drink more water. You just have to tweak things and reevaluate them. 3-day refresh. I'm telling you, that thing is awesome for breaking a plateau or jump starting your fitness. I will really quickly explain what 3-day refresh is. I get them every month. It comes like this. I'll open it for you. Well, maybe. Yes. Oh, myself in the process. Okay, I'm going to open it for you and show you what it looks like and briefly explain what it is if I don't cut myself. Okay, so it comes in a box like this. It is here to help you break your plateau or jumpstart your fitness. It has a guide right here. It tells you exactly what to do in the morning. Fruit and Shakeology, unsweetened green tea or herbal tea, fiber sweep, lunch, drink this shake, do this, do that. Tells you exactly what to do every single day of your 3 days. You can get it with Shakeology packets. It comes with a vanilla fresh thing you do every day, and that's a protein deal that also cleanses your system. And it also comes with a 3-day refresh guide. It tells you all your things that you can have. And it also comes with a thing called a fiber sweep that you have every day. And that it's refreshing your body. It's resetting it. It is 3 days, and you generally lose 5 to 6 pounds in that 3 days, and it's cleansing your body. So it's really good, especially if you have, like, before an event, you want to drop some inches and some weight, or if you want to break a plateau, jumpstart your fitness program. If you feel like you've eaten really bad for a couple of weeks and you want to cleanse your body, kind of, that's what this is for. And it works great. Like I said, I get them once a month. I do them a lot for giveaways. I do them for challenge groups for winners. That's one of the prizes that we'll have. But you can order them from me. You can order them with or without the Shakeology packets. But those are tools and tips, and I'll put it down when I get the chance on like a little graphic design of tips and tricks of how to break plateaus and how to break through that wall when your weight's stuck in a certain range. So I hope that helps. And if you have any questions, please ask me. That's what this is for. That's why I'm your coach, is to answer any questions you have anytime you're struggling or anything. I've probably had the same struggles, and I would love to help you get through them.